My name is Dudit, Settle Builds and Stuff. Today's video is going to be about an absolutely insane rocket launcher that is by far my favourite rocket launcher in the game. I am talking about the Cold Comfort. This with the Restoration Ritual already is very, very strong. This rocket launcher is coming back again in the next couple of weeks and we're going to be able to fully enhance it. However, I think the rolls that we actually get now are going to be better than the ones that are going to be coming in the Rite and 9, so stay with me. I've also got a little build to show you about this rocket launcher. So, the Cold Comfort, it's an aggressive frame, high damage, high recoil, stasis. It's got a couple of different sets of perks on there which we'll go into, but you can actually get this right now from the Ghosts of the Deep dungeon. And right now, we've currently got the Rite of the 9 in the game. Spire of the Watcher is the featured dungeon at the moment. But in the next couple of weeks, I don't actually know exactly when, but maybe next week or the week after that, we are going to get the Ghosts of the Deep in that tab right there. And then, of course, we could focus it as well at the Eternity. But for now, the perks I granted for this was Envious Assassin. Defeated targets with other weapons before drawing this one transfers ammo to the magazine from reserves. This can overflow the magazine. And then you've also got Explosive Light, picking up an orb of power, increases the projectile's blast radius and damage. Explosive Light gives you a 25% damage increase on rocket launchers. But the perk that really makes this one monstrous is the Restoration Ritual. Reviving allies or defeating combatants with finishers reloads this weapon and readies an emergency ammo refill for the next time this weapon runs out of ammo. Now, paired that up with your Envious Assassin, get a couple of kills, you're going to be able to overflow that magazine to 2, even up to 3. So you get no reloads with Envious Assassin. Reloads on rocket launchers are pretty harsh. Envious Assassin is an absolutely god tier perk for any weapon in my opinion. But just being able to overflow your magazine up to 3. You can actually get 4. I've had 4 in this once or twice. But anyways, you can easily get 3. Now, the Restoration Ritual paired up with that Envious Assassin is just crazy because every time you revive an ally or get a finisher, it's going to give you an extra bullet in the magazine. So you'll see in this clip here, all you basically do is get a finisher or revive allies, and you're going to get that Restoration Ritual just on that bottom right. Now you will notice I also keep freeing the magazine because you don't actually see the Restoration Ritual extra ammo brick. It just stays in reserve. So although it says free, you actually get 4 rockets, which we'll demonstrate in a moment. So just for example on Carl, again 3 rockets, but watch. So I'm going to fire 4 off because I've got the Restoration Ritual. 1, 2, 3 and a 4 rockets straight off the bat. That with your Explosive Light is very, very nice. It's just an absolutely god tier combo in my opinion. Really, really strong. 4 rockets, very, very nice. Add in Perpetual Destruction, rapid final blows with non-exotic rocket launchers, also refund ammo and increase reload speed for a short duration. You've also got lead from gold to keep your heavy ammo nice and topped up. Now, Perpetual Destruction sort of works as a counter. I'm not going to spend loads of time on it, but depending on how many enemies you kill, you can get up to 3, up to 2, 2 and 3 returns in the magazine. So that's just a nice little bonus this season. Add in the Hazardous propulsion. Weapon, precision hits or final blows have a chance to load kinetic Exodus rocket. Activating your class ability fires loaded Exodus rockets, damaging targets with these rockets. Also temporarily increases the damage you deal with all other rockets. Obviously, you're going to buff your rocket launcher damage. So that gives you a 35% damage increase for your rocket launcher once you've got a ×6 stack of your Exodus rockets. Plus, you've obviously got your Explosive Light as well. So you actually get a 35% damage increase from the Hazardous propulsion and 25% from your Explosive Light. But of course, the Hazardous propulsion is just really good anyway. Them little kinetic rockets just do loads of damage. You'll see in this clip here against this barrier champion in the hardest loss sector, it takes pretty much over half his shield off. Plus you've got that extra damage on your rocket launcher as your backup as well. Very, very nice. Then obviously your Hazardous propulsion is very, very easy to proc your Exodus rockets. All you got to do is get precision kills and precision hits, and you're going to build that stack up nicely. A nice lot of damage to come, and you've got your Envious Arsenal and your Restoration Ritual. so you can literally just stand and spam rockets up to 5 at a time, but usually you just get the 4 off, and you've got that perpetual destruction to give you ammo back as well. So I personally think this role I have got at the moment is just going to be superior still, and you can still get this role. That's that perpetual destruction working again. It pretty much procs every time you kill a champion with your rocket launcher. But what I was saying was this role in particular, it just enables spam. Look at the state of that. It's absolutely gross. And then obviously you can use your Thunder Crash to finish off a champion or a boss in various different activities. But again, just look how many rockets you can fire off. I absolutely love this role, and I really, really grinded to get this. I'm just going to show you a few clips of this rocket launcher working in the GM with this little setup. I will leave a dim link for this setup as well. But the main point of the video, which I am getting to, by the way, so sorry if I've dragged it on a little bit, the whole point of the video was just to say that this role, or some of the roles that we can get right now, are actually better than the upcoming roles that are going to be coming in the Rite of the 9, in my opinion. So we're going to go over them now. But first, just remember, you can actually farm this rocket launcher right now with the old rolls from the Ghosts of the Deep. And this is the rolls it can get right now. You've got Tracking, you've got Impulse Amplifier, Envious Assassin, Perpetual Destruction, and then Hot Swap. And then you've also got Ensemble, but then you've got Explosive Light, Bipod, Bait and Switch, Chill Clip, Cluster Bomb, and Collective Action. But for me, Envious paired up with Explosive Light with the Restoration Ritual is just pretty much unbeatable. Now, these are the roles that we're going to be getting on the upgraded version via the Rite of the 9. We're going to get Tracking, Impulse Amplifier, Perpetual Motion, Rhyme Stealer, Reconstruction, and Envious Arsenal. Now, Envious Arsenal is obviously one of the new perks that could actually be pretty good. And then again, you've got Explosive Light, Bipod, Bait Switch, Chill Clip, Elemental Honing, and Sword Logic. I'm not saying these roles are completely terrible, but for me, I personally think the left column, especially the role that I mentioned, is going to be far superior. Although I can see Envious Arsenal being very good with Elemental Honing or Bait and Switch for DPS situations. But for me, rocket launchers are necessarily the best DPS option in the game right now. So I definitely think the original role I showed you is by far the best one. And obviously, again, you've got your 2 origin traits, your Restoration Ritual, and the brand new one, Gravity Well, which will pick up ammo on reloads. So I'm interested to see what you guys think. I personally think, like I said, I've said it a couple of times, the one I've got right now, but either way, this rocket launcher is probably going to be the best in the game. I actually love it right now. It's my favourite rocket launcher in the game right now. So get your grind on, get ready to get this when it releases. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.